We are all on a fashion high following the release of The Devil Wears Prada 2, and that excitement rolled right into this week with the fashion's biggest night, the Met Gala.
Yeah, and it was held last night in New York City, like you mentioned. The theme was costume art, with the dress code being fashion is art. And as always, it did not disappoint.
But we need an expert to break it down for us. So we brought in the fashion department chair at Mass Art, Jennifer Verkamp, who is going to talk us through all the looks. But the first one, all three of us actually really love, Naomi Osaka.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Naomi Osaka's piece was amazing. It was by Robert Won, who is a fairly new designer from Hong Kong who's been now in haute couture, and he did multiple pieces during that show actually, but that piece was just amazing. I thought the coat especially, when she took it off and she had the red dress underneath, which was stunning, but the coat itself and just how she wore it can make a huge difference in the way the person carries off the piece, right? They bring it to life.
Especially with her shy persona, but yet that kind of brought the drama that she's really into fashion now, so you kind of get to see that side of her.
Oh, it's awesome to see so many athletes wearing fashion and being a part of this now in the mix.
Yeah, I loved Eileen Guz, and I know that was another athlete that I loved. All right, but next up, Rihanna. Rihanna always makes a statement. We've been chatting about it behind the scenes here.
I know it's controversial. I loved it.
She's an oyster?
I loved it too.
Yes.
I loved it too.
She was an oyster?
Yeah. She was a sculpture. It was a metallic.
She did say she was. Yeah, she said it was oyster-like. She was breaking out of her shell.
Well, and you liked it.
I love Maison Margiela. So I think the fabric choice and just the way it was really gilded in the bodice area was really beautiful. I think she always carries it off, but I think the piece was an interesting. I read that it was also based off of this metallic sculptural. A lot of the pieces that in the evening were based off of was art, right? So a lot of them took this literal kind of looking at fine art, so sculptures to paintings, and so I thought that was a really nice interpretation of it.
Yeah. All right, next up, Emma Chamberlain. You loved hers, too.
Yeah, that I think hands down for me, that was my personal favorite because I think in terms of the theme and the concept and also the aesthetic value of the dress was just beautiful. It was, on the top, it was just hand painted literally with really thick hand paint.
It looks so
that
good.
Kind of swirled around her and then turned into almost like a watercolor towards the bottom with these dyed silk pieces and then into this pool of blue. It was just, I just thought stunning. And the fringe that hung off of her also had the ombre effect on it was really great.
It's the attention to detail.
Right. It's so beautiful.
Phenomenal.
Finally, Beyonce, very, people are divided whether they like her or not, but what did you think?
I always think she's someone else like Rihanna who always stands out, always make a statement. I thought, it definitely, was striking, the whole skeletal element with the silver and the rhinestones and then this long train of the feathers, draping behind her. It always makes a statement.
Of course. She's Beyonce. Yeah. Of course, Blue Ivy was there, too. Refused to take her sunglasses off. I thought her look was fire.
I thought her look was beautiful.
Exactly.
Understated and just, more, I guess I would say more understated. It's not really.
Right.
Well, when you're standing next to your mom who's wearing, legitimate, gems.
Right, exactly.
They were both beautiful. But, okay, so we appreciate your insight here, and this is something that you are no stranger to. You know fashion.
She does this.
And there is a way that people can see your students in their fashion.
We have our annual fashion show that showcases the senior thesis collections for our seniors on Saturday, May 16th. It's hosted at Mass Art in our DMC. It's a really spectacular, transformative space. And you can find tickets on our website. You can go to massart.edu and they're there. We have two shows, a 5:30 show and an 8 o'clock show. The 5:30 show showcases the talents of all the senior students. And the 8 o'clock is actually a curated, we have a guest curators coming in to curate select collections for the show.
That's amazing.
All right, make sure you're following Mass Art. Go to the event. We'll be right back after the break.